As a photographer specializing in intentional camera movement, I often get asked, what do you look for to capture your ICM images? What I find exciting about ICM photography is that you never quite know what you will get. It is unpredictable, and that is what makes it so thrilling. Every time you press the shutter button, there is a chance for both good and not so good surprises. It's like embarking on a creative adventure where each photo has the power to surprise and amaze you. Sometimes I take a photo only to find it doesn't meet my expectations, but then they are those magical moments where everything aligns perfectly and I capture an image that leaves me in awe. The beauty of ICM photography lies in the process of experimentation and exploration. It's about breaking free from constraint of traditional techniques and venturing into uncharted territory. Through trial and error, I discover what works for me, pushing the boundaries of creativity and unlocking hidden artistic treasures. ICM photography sets itself apart from conventional photography in various ways. It demands a more intricate approach. It is essential to recognize that only some scenes lend themselves well to an ICM photograph. This style of photography revolves around comprehending how light interacts with the subject, as it profoundly influences the resulting colors, form, textures, and depth within your images. The direction and quality of light play a pivotal role in shaping the artistic interpretation of the scene. ICM photography is different from other types of photography because it doesn't have strict rules or guidelines. That's what makes it so exciting. It sets you free from the usual techniques and lets you unleash your creativity. This freedom adds a special touch to your photos, making them unique and captivating. I absolutely love this aspect of ICM photography. So let me show you a few of my images and explain why I was drawn to them and why I think they turn out well. Imagine a wild and mysterious beach on the west coast of Auckland, when the sun sets and casts beautiful golden light over everything. As I stood there, watching the sun saying goodbye to the day, I couldn't help but notice the powerful waves crashing onto the shore. At that moment, I felt inspired and wanted to capture the essence of those intense waves. I wanted to show their movement in a single picture. I adjusted my camera setting for a shutter speed over 1 second and decided to try something artistic. As the waves surged and crashed with energy, I moved my camera very slowly from side to side, following the rhythm of the waves. I took a few shots. I couldn't wait to see how the pictures turned out. I looked at my camera LCD screen with anticipation. And there it was, a wonderful image, born from the marriage of movement and light. The waves appear as soft, blurry strokes across the photo, reflecting the wildness of the ocean. It felt like I had captured the spirit of Turner's watercolor in my picture. But it wasn't just the technique that made this image special. It was also the captivating drama that the setting sun added to the scene. The warm golden ray of the sun illuminated the scene, turning the waves into living brush strokes, each telling its own story. The way the light and shadows played together intensified the emotions captured in the photo, creating a feeling of power and beauty. The way the light and shadow played together intensified the emotions captured in the photo, creating a feeling of power and beauty. I am transported back to that magical moment whenever I look at this photograph. I can almost feel the ocean breeze of my skin, taste the salt in the air, and hear the crashing waves in my ears. It's like reliving that incredible experience through the photo. Another image that I love is of a forest. It is a photograph of trees bathed in gentle sunlight. As I ventured into the woods, my eyes were instantly captivated by how the sunlight filtered through the dense canopy of trees, casting beautiful beams of light. At that moment, I knew I had to capture the interplay between the light and the movement of the forest. I adjusted my camera setting the shutter speed to 1/20 of a second. As I pressed the shutter, I moved the camera downward smoothly and deliberately. The resulting image showcased a beautiful blur, as if the entire forest was in motion, dancing with mystical energy. Through the intentional blur, I wanted to transport you into the realm where time seems to stretch, where the spirit of the forest is unveiled. When I look at this image, I can hear the soft whispers of the trees and immerse myself in the tranquility of nature. Let's move on to the next image that holds a special place in my heart. I had the opportunity to capture this photo during my visit to Poland, where I found myself captivated by the charm of the city's old streets. The city's vibrant atmosphere inspired me to capture a moment that encapsulated the essence of movement and excitement. To achieve this, I utilized a zoom lens, adjusting the focal length as a car approached, creating a sense of dynamism and visual interest. The final result is a vivid and energetic image that truly conveys the city's energy. Beyond creating artistically pleasing pictures, I find this remarkable about ICM photography, its ability to tell a story and capture a specific moment in time. If you are eager to give ICM photography a try, here is my advice. Embrace the spirit of experimentation, capture plenty of shots, and don't hesitate to push your boundaries. The beauty of this style of photography lies in its lack of rules or limitations, allowing you to explore endless possibilities. Remember that not every photo you take will be a masterpiece, and that's perfectly fine. It's all part of the learning process. The more you practice and experiment, the more you develop your unique style and artistic vision. If you need guidance or further resources, I encourage you to explore my books and online courses. We can delve deeper into the artistic photography and nurture your artistic growth. It will be my pleasure and honor to accompany you on your creative journey, offering insight and support along the way. Links are in the description below. That concludes our discussion for today. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to see you next time.